Go.
Welcome back to the Character Chaos Tournament, Round 2. I am the Slorg, and with me, as always, is Lord Comet.
Howdy.
And Badmrpumpkin.
Hi, people.
Yay!
How you guys doing?
I'm doing pumpkin-tastic.
Comment time. Anyway, and to show you this is a really kick-ass podcast, I have made a nice little intro via the button, and here we are. Not the original intro, not an original intro, but awesome nevertheless.
It makes me feel like I'm in HD.
Because we are in HD.
But we're only
We are
audio.
in HD.
HD
We are
audio?
in beyond HD.
Yeah,
We are
we're in voice HD.
audio.
I don't know if
HD
voices can go
audio, that's
HD, but if
good.
they go HD, that'll be us.
Alright, well, we all know what happened in the first round. Pumpkin, you lost one of your favorites in Mr. Magoo. Mr. Magoo is Mr. Magone.
Yep.
Yes, he is.
Comet, did we lose any of your early favorites early on? or
No,
not?
we had not, because my Kenshin is still in.
Kenshin is still in.
Yeah.
One of my favorites as well. I do like the fact that Bambi's still around. That's a bit shocking, but Ebenezer Scrooge was no match.
No kidding!
All right, well, let's get right on into it. I'll grab contestant number 1, and we'll continue from there. Round 2 starts now.
Come on down, you're the next on this show.
The next to potentially die. And we have stepping into the ring none other than King Leonidas.
Oh, God.
This is not Sparta.
It really isn't? I couldn't tell you.
It's not.
Sparta!
I don't think Sparta. He can't. Who's he fighting?
We don't know yet, but I think in his mind it is Sparta, no matter where he is.
Yep.
I hope it's Bambi. Bambi will kill him.
Yep.
Bambi kills Leonidas. No, unfortunately for King Leonidas, we have the Blob oozing its way into the ring.
Blob.
Blob eats him.
Blob.
And eats. And Blob absorbs him and then spits out his armor. What's that from?
Okay. Yeah, Blob wins.
I think the Blob receives King Leonidas, and that's about it. There's no sword.
Yep.
No sword can pierce the Blob. No Spartan can. Well, he's just not badass enough. Sorry, Mr. King Leonidas. 300 fans. The Blob cannot be cut.
Sweet.
And there we go. That was a pretty easy fight.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the Blob
That
is
one.
just, well, the Blob.
I don't think anybody's going to argue with that one.
Burn.
So moving on. We have Maxie from Soul Calibur wielding Soul Edge.
Ooh.
Took down Morpheus in round 1.
Go!
Morpheus could not resist. And I think Maxie has a soul.
Yeah, I think Maxie has a soul at the moment, but you never know.
It's been taken over by
Oh
someone.
dear! We have a good one.
Uh-huh.
Neo has come to avenge Morpheus.
Neo.
Yeah, Neo wins.
Yeah. Hands down, because as you well know, Neo knows how to manipulate everything. Basically, he is God and the Matrix. So go figure how that works.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He has to get close. I think Neo has enough control over the Matrix, unlike Morpheus, to actually resist Soul Edge's temptation. So, without that temptation, he's not going to make himself get close enough to Maxie to actually get hit with it. So, I think we can all agree on that one as well. Maxie took out Morpheus. Neo takes out Maxie in revenge. That was another blowout, I think. 2 blowouts right in a row.
Yep.
Let's see who's left.
Excellent. And who's coming up?
Himura Kenshin.
Okay.
Sweet.
Who did he take out? Scarlet O'Hara, that's right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He cut her head off.
Kenshin cannot be tempted by the wiles of such a individual. Oh my goodness.
What?
We have the battle that we have foreseen for quite some time. We have Hiro Nakamura versus Himura Kenshin.
Hero. Well, Kenshin is pretty quick on the draw, though. But I don't think he's time travel worthy.
Yeah, if someone blinks at you, you're not going to attack him. He's going to study his opponent and then he's going to attack him. That's how he works.
We've got to go back to I think we got to go back to the original argument that we were having, or hypothesis anyway. That first of all, Hiro has to be able to understand his opponent before he can go back in time and sort of eliminate him that way. So that sort of gets rid of that way of defeating him. Secondly, is Kenshin fast enough to hit Hiro before he does that little squint thing that he does in order to stop time?
No.
Because even the future Hiro. Well, actually, no. I don't think future Hiro had to. You couldn't see him. He was off.
Yeah, he never blinks. I'm guessing that he doesn't have to. He just thinks it and it happens.
Objection! So, why do you think that is? Is it just a thought process, or what?
What?
For his time travel thing? Because if Hirono Kenshin knows about his opponent, and all he has to do is run up there, hack, 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 and he goes, what the hell happened?
But they don't know about each other, that's the thing. I mean,
if he doesn't see him, then it's death dealing, detail.
Well, maybe Hiro would know about Kenshin, because he's a Japanese guy, and
there's only like 3 bazillion of those guys floating around. I mean, seriously, how is he going to know exactly where his opponent is coming from, ECT? For all he knows, there's a 1,000 swordsmen.
They're in an arena, and there's two on one. There's nobody else around them.
I think Pumpkin actually makes a good point here. Hiro in the series, he is a very big comic book geek, so he knows a lot about various heroes and whatnot. And I would have no doubt that he would know who Kenshin is. The problem there is that will he see him long enough to register and realize, basically, oh shit, I need to use my power now.
Huh.
Yes, I think so. If all you have to do is think, you can think faster than someone can attack.
But can he? Because Kenshin moves at such a speed that cannot be seen by the human eye.
I think so. When they first meet, Kenshin, the second they meet, the guy would just use his power, and then poof.
Well, it would most likely go like this, and then all hell broke loose.
Yeah, but before he registers, before Kenshin can register it, Hiro can just think time freeze and everything frozen.
Well, all the hero here is this, and then by the time Kenshin gets around to it, it's back in time.
Or he stops time and he stabs him in the heart, and Kenshin's dead.
Yeah, well, as I said, Kenshin's faster, stronger, better, but Hiro can manipulate time around. So it's my personal thought is this quaint little toss-up.
I'm gonna say that Hiro can do it because once you stop time, and you stab someone in the heart, they're dead. So that's all he has to do, and he can do it before.
Ooh. That's a good point. I wonder if he could do that. I haven't seen it in the series, but what if he could stop time around Kenshin's heart? Just stop his heart.
I don't know if he can do that. I think it's just like a general time stop.
I've never seen him do it, but that would be cool if he could just stop people's hearts like that. But
it'd be fun.
Or he could just age
we won't
people.
get into that just yet.
Yeah, or he could age people into oblivion. That's
You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
I don't think either
I
of
think
them.
that's what Hiro is thinking. He's like, he sees Kenshin, he's like, you can't touch this. I'm leaning towards Hiro.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to agree with the hero. My favorite version of the hero spelled is actually from Shin-chan. Yeah, I like that. I like that version of spelling of him. Okay, that was extremely random. Never mind. Keep going.
My wife makes a good point. Kenshin has to have time to actually understand what his opponent is doing before he can overcome him. Usually, so that's pretty much in every battle. He almost never attacks right off the bat.
No, he always takes time out to think. The Kenshin's one of those thinking man's fighters.
Yeah.
Poor Kenshin.
He had to die sometime. Yeah, he had to die sometime, and I guess the only one who can beat him is who can manipulate time. So
Hiro Nakamura moves on. Kenshin, not fast enough. Stops just a fraction of a second to think, and that was a fraction of a second too long. Hiro Nakamura moving on. We have, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to give a free pass into the third round, because we've got an uneven number of contenders.
You could just have a 3 on 1, a 3 on 3. 1 on, I don't know.
Maybe not for this turn.
Okay.
Alright, whoever I pull out next gets a free pass into the next round.
I hope it's Miami.
Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's continue onward, and whoever is left will get the free pass, because otherwise it's not really fair for Hiro and Kenshin and the people who have already battled.
And that's what they say about it.
Fight my shiny metal ass.
Contender.
I just love it.
Next contender, fighting in the second round of the Character Chaos tournament. The Green Arrow.
Woo!
Took out Sawyer in the first round, I believe.
Holy shit.
Sawyer with a gun, Green Arrow with the bow and arrow. Sawyer does not good enough to take out the Green Arrow.
I said this. What?
Going up against one of the crowd least favorites, Jubilee.
Green Arrow wins.
Yeah, he shoots Jubilee in the forehead with an arrow that blows up her face.
Yeah,
or
pretty much.
When it has acid in it, so it melts her face and then she dies.
You really don't like her, do you?
No, I don't.
The thing is after Green Arrow shoots her in the face, this is what we hear.
She has wasted her ultimate power on Jim Carrey in the previous round.
Even Bambi beat her, okay?
Yeah. Well, that was in our initial run through. Unfortunately, that won't count. But Jubilee would not have enough power. She might try to blind the Green Arrow. He's good enough that he doesn't matter.
And here we go.
You shall not pass!
Damn scared.
Green Arrow turns into Gandalf for just a split second.
He's green again. Gandalf the Green.
Gandalf the Green. Awesome.
Gandalf the Old.
Gandalf the Old. Actually, Gandalf would be a good character for a
Gandalf the Wrinkly.
Gandalf versus Merlin. That'd be a good fight.
Oh yeah.
That would be really good.
Actually, this is going to sound really, to say, but I'm going to say this all because it's also the person Gandalf the Gay.
Yeah, that's true.
There's actually this website where they actually do fights between people like this, like Bert versus Ernie, and Bert is like this pigeon Hitler or something.
Actually, Gandalf versus Dumbledore, because both of them were gay.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think it is I made the long-running joke in Harry Potter. It was the gay, the bald man versus the gay man.
Wait, Dumbledore's gay?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
They said he is. J.K. Rowling 100% confirmed it. Believe it or not.
That's weird. Okay.
I think it is the actors were publicly asked on camera, say, "What do you know about Dumbledore being gay?" And they actually got their reaction. They go, "Yeah, okay, whatever," and no one had a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it either. It's just it was a genuine reaction from Rupert, Emma, and Daniel all at the same time. They asked him during one of the interviews. I think it was during Order of the Phoenix. They were told about it. I was like, "Huh?" So it was quite interesting.
Yeah. For me. When that was revealed, it was like, okay, whatever.
It wasn't in the book, though. That's kind of interesting.
Well, no, J.K. Rowling herself physically said he is gay. If the writer herself said, if the writer, author, and the cool person she is says he's gay, he's gay. End of story. I think it is he doesn't express it or show it in any fashion or form, but yeah. But that explains why he isn't married, so on and so forth. As a reason he hasn't been porking, the teachers.
McGonagall, yeah.
McGonagall.
Right.
Or any of the little girl students that are floating around. Like, ooh, I'll show you my one, baby.
Okay, I think we're getting off a tangent here.
And I think it is all the little schoolgirls that are just an Ivy's like going. To him they're going, oh damn, all the little girls. Ugh. Anyway, back to Brass Tack here. I apologize.
Stepping into the ring as someone with no humor. We learned that last round. This is Bruce Lee.
Oh,
who's he fighting?
Don't know. Who did he go up against? It was Ray Romano last round.
He slapped that guy around like last week, bitch. Are you kidding me?
He had no sense of humor. Oh, and here we go. This is a repeat of the previous one, I believe. Bash the Stampede.
Bash.
Bullets kill him.
Yep, and here's what happens.
No, actually, Bash was versus somebody else. Wasn't he versus, who was he versus last time? Oh yeah, he was, never mind.
Yeah, I think it was. For those listening who don't realize this, we tried to do this the other day and had I'll call it audio issues.
Yeah,
we'll call it a practice run. And Vash did the same thing last time that he did this time. Shoots Bruce Lee in the face.
Yeah, he shot him. But his princess is in another castle.
Yeah. Sorry, Mario, but your princess is in. You're going to have to search the other 7 castles to find the princess. Fucker. You're going to find it, loser.
And I like this joke from last time. Bruce Lee fans. Tough. He's dead. Again.
Poser.
I chortle at you.
I chortle at you. Alright. Yeah, that was a quick one.
That's what she said.
Bruce Lee, the best of a normal human versus an alien with a massive arm cannon. Don't think it's going to happen there. Alright, stepping into the ring after the bodies are cleared away. We have Panthro from the Thundercats.
Favorite character? As far as personal, I think he's the best character. He may not win, but he's my favorite character, hands down.
Very strong, very, very physically strong.
He's also voiced by one of my favorite voice actors, who's dead, but he's still one of my favorite voice actors.
Actually, pretty smart too. He's
yeah. Well, he created the Thunder Tank. He built the damn palace where the Thundercats live. I mean, seriously. So he's not stupid.
And in the first episode, he was naked.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was. I remember I actually watched that not too long ago.
Yep, but then we saw the little Panther hang out, and I was like, that was very disappointing.
And entering into the ring, I don't think this particular contestant is going to make it to the 3rd round, is Bambi.
Menacing anybody?
Panther takes his antlers and rips Bambi in half. End of Bambi.
Bambi is dead. Venison meat.
Bambi might be quick, but I think Panthro will catch up to him eventually.
Yeah, Panthro will throw his chucks, wrap the chucks around the little flipper's legs. The sucker will go, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, and Panther will run up, pap, So, who wants deer meat?
I think what I said is cool too. Panther just grabs him by his antlers and rips him in half.
Well, also, if the deer is Jamaican, if he's falling down, he goes, ooh, up the dee up, ooh, up the dee up, ooh, up the dee up, blah.
What's that?
I don't know, but it was cool.
I said if the deer was Jamaican, if he was falling down, he would go, ooh, up the dee up, ooh, up the dee up, blah.
Oh, okay, I get it. Very funny.
Yeah.
Oh, Bambi, not gonna survive any further.
He survived.
Was lucky enough to make it to round 2.
Yeah, buddy.
Rest in pieces, Bambi.
Yeah, he'll survive in pieces, though.
And here we go.
7-inning stretch.
That reminds me. Have you ever seen Sandlot? Remember Sandlot? The movie Sandlot?
Yes.
Remember when he says, "Oh, I thought you meant the great Bambi. Bambi, that wimpy deer." Remember that?
Yes,
Talking about
indeed.
the great Bambino.
The Great Bambino. We have another contender.
Oh, yeah?
Stepping in.
Who is the lucky unchumpable?
The lucky. Now, this is the last actual battle in this round, and whoever's left over will get a free pass.
Hello,
Stepping
it's
in.
me, Mario. Woohoo!
Flash Gordon turns into Mario. No, we have Flash Gordon
Oh, Lord.
stepping into the ring.
Where's the scorpion?
Well, I feel very, 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 very bad for Flash Gordon.
Why is that?
It's Carnage.
Oh, God, it's ripped. Goodbye. Bye-bye, Flash.
Wait, does Flash Gordon have a sonic gun?
Good question. Does he have a sonic gun? I know he usually has a laser gun.
I don't think he has a sonic gun. I never thought he got it.
He is a genius.
Well,
he does use lots of gadgets. However, I don't think he ever actually had a sonic gun.
Uh-huh. Well, okay, so this is what's transpiring. Flash Gordon pulls out his little gun, sees this creature going, rah, rah, and then this is what ensues.
No, Carnage. I think Carnage just shoots him with a webbing, pulls him in, and bites his head off. That's what would happen, I think.
And a fight ensues, and he gets his ass killed.
Yeah, I think that's just what happens. Carnage, all he has to do is use his webbing, catches him, pulls him in, bites his head off. It's over.
That's a pretty, wow. This round was pretty much mostly blowouts.
Yeah.
Carnage moves on very easily
So who's
against
left?
Flash Gordon. Who's left? The one going up through the round unscathed is High Lord Barmenard from the Dragonlance series of novels.
Oh, that's, yeah, remember?
The
Oh, he has a dragon.
He has a dragon. He didn't. I don't think he needed that free pass in the first place, but he gets it regardless.
Do you think he could have beaten the Blob?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he can beat the Blob, to be honest.
Why couldn't he just burn the Blob?
Burn.
No, he could. Yeah, he could burn it away.
Yeah, that's it, babe. Feel the burn.
Make the Blob boil.
Yeah.
We'll see. They could go on to round 3 together.
He
which
could
is
go
about to start very
all
shortly.
the way. Oh, shit, he did.
Well, before we start round 3, let's go through the list of casualties. It is a short list.
Finish him.
Flash Gordon, dead. Bambi, dead. Bruce Lee, dead. Jubilee, dead. Ooh, it rhymes. Imora Kenshin, dead. King Leonidas, dead. And Maxie, dead.
Ouch.
Where is it? No, he didn't scream. Oh well.
Hey, you only get, just like I told her last night, you only get so much screaming in before your voice goes numb.
Very true. Alright. Now, we lost another fan favorite in the previous round. Imora Kenshin was one of my favorites. I know it was one of Comet's favorites as well.
I like him too, but I like Shishio better.
Shishio. He'd be a good one for a future one.
Yeah, but
I'm actually very up. Go ahead.
We'd have to use him in his prime before he got shot. Because in his prime, he was
Yes.
tougher than Kenshin.
Potentially true.
Potentially.
Oh no, it's actually true.
Personally, I am very upset that Bambi did not make it this time.
Well, he could have beaten the blob.
Anyone listening to this would be interested to know possibly that Bambi in our test run yesterday, Bambi did indeed make it through to the next round. Unfortunately, this time, no go. Didn't make it.
He could have made it if he was bigger.
Bigger, faster, stronger, better.
Yeah, that's the sound.
Now I feel like singing, what do you call it, Daft Punk.
I think I like singing the Flintstones theme song because I know all the words.
Comet, Mr. Comet, he's a Minnesota family, born
From
in
the
town of Bama,
Georgia.
and I'm going to kick you in the knees. Wham!
Awesome.
You're
Alright,
going to
guys.
cringe
Any
and
early-
squeal like a girl. You are such a tool. Oh, sorry.
Any early predictions for who may win it all?
I think who would win it all is there's two. It can be either the Green Arrow or Hero.
What do you think, Comet?
Hero. Let's think here. Power manipulate time. Yeah, I'd say bet on Hero. Most likely, it depends on who he goes up against.
Yeah, if he fights the Blob, he can't beat the Blob. So
Well, as they say in all arenas.
Let's get ready to rumble!
who actually says that?
Round 3. Yeah. Round 3, starting now. Let us pick a number. Not a number, a person. Not a person, a character. My mind is going bye-bye right now. Alright, here we go.
That was
Stepping
perfectly
in
timed.
fresh off his win. We have Vash the Stampede.
Ooh.
He's a plant.
He is a plant. I don't know what that means, but he is a
Which means
plant.
he's like a superhuman. That's basically what his species is called. Him and his
Plants
family.
are better than humans. Plants
They're
versus
stronger?
zombies. See, it should have been just a bunch of Vash the Stampedes versus zombies and Plants versus zombies. That was-
Yeah, really. Honestly, yeah.
That'd be a cool unlockable. All the plants have Bash's gun and they just shoot at it.
Okay, we have a fairly, well, it could be an interesting battle. First battle of round 3, Vash the Stampede versus Hiro Nakamura.
Hero wins.
Hero.
Yeah, even though Bash has that super powerful gun, what would happen if he was using the gun and trying to shoot it off, and Hero kills him before that? Would it blow up and kill Hero too?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Yep. But think it
Because
is
if he's
is
using that, the moment that time gets unstopped, that gun's still going to go off.
that's what she said.
Well, actually, I think Hero would probably be smart enough to teleport away after.
He can't teleport. He only released time. He go, Vash. How you doing, Vash? Swap time. Time's over.
Yeah.
Bam.
But would he know? I mean, the gun would just go off in a split second before he had enough time to think about it. Boom. Maybe it's a draw.
Yeah, but if he learned anything from his previous battle with Kenshin, it's that he needs to stop time immediately. And as soon as he stops time, that gun might be shooting, and he'll be like, "Oh, look at that! It's a big giant gun of death." Let me go behind Vash, cut his head off, then teleport away and restart time.
And all you hear is,
Doesn't matter.
"Oh, headshot!"
I'm just saying he doesn't know exactly how big the explosion would be. He could be caught in it. But he'll probably just teleport like miles away.
Yeah, yeah. Well, either way, Vash gets decapitated, so I don't think he's going to win.
He said, "Can't you just put it back on?" I know better. It's only a flesh wound.
'Tis only a flesh wound.
Back.
Ow.
Oh, it's the secret power of plants. We grow our heads back if we get decapitated. Oh, sorry, never saw that in Trigun.
They're immortal?
I don't think. Yeah, he's immortal, but as with most immortals, you cut off
Well,
his head.
that went to the birds.
Oh no, does that mean that hero gets his power?
No. I think Vash is dead.
Vash is, he might as well bend over and take it while he can, because it's over for him, unfortunately. Hero is going to be the, well, let's just put it this way, the friendly person in this death dealing. He's just gonna go bend over and take it, Vash. He's gonna go, yes, mama.
All right, next contender.
By the way, quick announcement. This is just because this is up to date. NYC got full rights to marriage to everybody, so congratulations to them.
Yay!
Cool.
I mean, it's legally married to gays and everybody else, so it's completely legal.
That's interesting.
I got told about it not too long ago. I was like, congratulations, guys.
What about I know that in some places in the world they're still trying to find animal legality.
We're not concerned with that. I'm concerned with America, not anywhere else at the moment.
I hope that never happens, because animals and people. Okay, I can see people and people, but animals and people is just too out there for me.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah, it's a bit odd, but
animals are made for eating, not breeding.
Except for they try to marry your budgie.
Yeah.
I'm not lowering anything to that.
Anywho, the next
I don't want to hear this from the background going. I don't want to hear that.
Making his way through a flock of sheep is the Green Arrow.
Oh boy. What
are you
doing with those sheep?
You kid, right?
Now the Green Arrow is moving into the tournament.
The Highlands.
We shall see.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh dear.
Who?
Sorry, it's a goat joke.
Neo. He's against Neo.
Neo beats him.
Neo.
Yeah, I can't really find a way for Green Arrow to possibly do anything.
Ollie is a really good person. Maybe since Ollie's really rich, maybe he can buy it off. Who knows?
I don't think so. It's not about money. It's about what the combatants can do. The only thing he really has is that one quantum arrow, but that doesn't work in the Matrix.
Nope. Oh well.
Even if we were allowing payoffs, Neo wouldn't take it because he knows the money isn't real.
Yeah. So he ain't real either. What's your point?
Yeah, he is.
Hey, Ollie,
if Green Arrow was real, then he would be hooked up to the Matrix.
Basically, Neo just closes his hand and bends Ollie like a pretzel and rips him apart. That's it. Over.
Yep.
I think he'd take whatever arrow it is that gets shot at him and stop it in midair, turn it around, and shoot it right back at him about 6 times the speed.
He'll need one of these.
What? What is happening with arrows?
Nothing. He needs heals after that.
Yeah. Ollie's dead.
Oh, we killed him. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot he got killed. Sorry.
Green Arrow.
I think anyone who goes up against Neo is going to lose.
I don't know. We said that about a hero too, and Kenshin. Kenshin's dead though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Kenshin, they're both not gods. Neo is basically God.
Well, we have the Blob. The Blob oozes its way back into the ring after ingesting whoever it is that he ingested last time. Leonidas.
I didn't know he wanted. I didn't know he liked people food.
Oh yes, he likes to eat them, and it looks like he has another bit of food entering into the ring. We have Panthro.
Oh God, Blob has to win that one. I'm sorry. As cool as Panthro is, he ain't got a prayer in hell or not. Let's use that freeze gun on the Thunder Tank. They do have that.
Doesn't he have freeze guns?
Oh yeah, they do. On the Thunder Tank he does. Panthro is normally carrying his nunchucks around, but if he's in the Thunder Tank, he's got it.
Is he in the Thunder Tank? Can we allow that concession because one guy has a dragon?
Well, here's the problem with that. High Lord Verminard is allowed to have the dragon because he is never separated from the dragon. Whereas Panthro is more than happy to leave the Thunder Tango behind multiple times throughout the Thundercat series.
I think he doesn't use. I don't think he uses it that much either, and that's a problem too.
Okay then. Yeah, the blob absorbs Panthro and becomes Panthro Blob.
Panthro Blob. The blob gets bigger. He's getting bigger.
Hey, how big is the blob now anyway?
Well, let's see. He ate. Who did he eat in the first round?
He ate Beowulf.
Oh yes, he's eaten Beowulf. He's eaten
Leonidas,
and he's eaten Panthro now. So he's.
I think he's 30 stories tall.
He's getting pretty big. I don't know if he's 30 stories tall yet, but he's getting there.
And all we hear in this is his background music.
Sorry.
Gotta love that invincibility music.
Well, we only have 2 contenders left for round 3, and they will be fighting each other. We do have Verminard with his dragon Ember versus Carnage.
Oh boy, this is tough. I don't really know all the powers of Verminard, but I'd say that Carnage can kill him.
Well, I'll explain Verminard because he's probably one of the least known characters in the tournament, possibly other than Curtis Craig, who's already dead. Verminard is a dark cleric, so he has clerical powers. He can shoot, I don't know what you call it. He's a D&D character, more or less. He's a Dungeons & Dragons guy. He has his dragon who can shoot flame. He has a mace named Midnight that can blind whatever his opponent is.
Burn.
And he can heal himself.
Does he have any sonic powers?
Probably not.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, well, all he has to do is get near Carnage, and Carnage just absorbs him.
Well, here's the question. Can Carnage be defeated by a dragon breath?
Is it mystical?
Well, I know Carnage can be defeated by my breath after taco night.
Ha ha ha.
Man, I haven't had tacos in so long. Anyways.
They don't have them in Australia?
Yeah. Man, the Mexican food here sucks, but that's a whole other issue.
Yeah, we'll go into that later, because, you know...
I think because it's mystical, it would go through any things that he has, any resistance. So Carnage would just, burn alive and fall into a mash of charred liquid.
Medic!
No medic can
Here's
help
another question, though. What if Carnage hurried up and took over Verminard himself?
That's what I thought. Or you could take over the dragon.
Would his dragon be willing to burn his master alive, even if he has a alien symbiote on him?
Well, what if the alien symbiote just took over the dragon? Because it can.
Ooh.
If it could get close enough. Yeah, if it took over the dragon, then we might have another heavy hitter in the tournament.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. All he has to do is run up towards him and dodge one attack, and then he just throws himself on the dragon, and then bye Vermino or whatever his name is.
Yeah. Do you think Comet? Do you think Carnage would be quick enough to dodge the dragon breath?
Considering a dragon's mouth and spread, depending on the age of the dragon, this is nerd look at it, but depending on what age category the dragon is, yeah, I think the dragon could burn him quick. It depends. If it's a juvenile, it may not. But if it's an old or adult dragon, maybe, because that's a pretty.
But you're not taking into account that Carnage is not just going to stand there and then shoot him with fire.
Oh hell no! But I'm just saying, he may. The thing is, the older dragons may just reverse gravity, then barbecue him. I mean, seriously, it depends. That's a D&D look, but
I think Carnage takes over the dragon. That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, I like that idea. And I'm sort of gearing towards it because it is an adult dragon, so it does mean a fairly large thing of flame. But I could see, like, if this were in a comic book atmosphere, I could easily see Carnage dodging out of the way of the dragon and then leaping onto its face and just sort of taking over and leaving Cletus Cassidy to be eaten.
He probably
I can see that happening.
I kill you!
and then he, of course, he burns his master, or his old master.
And then he eats his master.
Excellent.
That would be awesome. I like that. Do we now have a dragon version of Carnage?
Yes, we do. Oh,
We have Dragon Carnage.
Sweet!
High Lord Verminard gets destroyed. Carnage now has Ember on his side.
he is Ember.
Very awesome. He is Ember. Well, now we have we're getting into the nitty gritty here. That's the end of round 3, and we only have 4 contenders left. Very cool. I do like the idea of Dragon Carnage, a fire-breathing Carnage, who's insane because his master was eaten by him, and he had no choice other than to eat him. I like that. That's sadistic. I like it.
He's basically a more powerful version of a dragon, and also he can shoot webbing out and do other stuff. But and he's also got mystical protection, so yeah, that's pretty cool.
Coolness. Any characters that you were sad to see go in the last round? I know Panthro was a favorite of Comet.
Yeah, Panthro, definitely.
Yeah, I like Panto, and he was pretty sad to see him go.
Green Arrow is gone too.
Yeah, Ollie was really cool. I like Ollie. Ollie, my long running joke is Ollie oxen free, baby. Doing point pump.
Okay, ha ha ha.
Bash the Stampede. Bash the Stampede was an alright one, but yeah, he's an
He's good against people who don't have superpowers.
Global warming took out the plants.
That would be a cool superhero. I am global warming. I'm gonna make you.
Global warming man.
Yeah.
He emits fumes from himself.
Yeah. If you want to see fumes come out somewhere, just give me some chili and I'll show you some fumes. Boy, but you want to vacate the room and probably the premises.
Actually, a cow, when it eats corn, belches up to like 35 cubic feet of methane a day.
Sweet. So it's an ass factory. Sweet.
That's an acid belches, not fart.
Cows will take over the world.
Oh, here's
So if we just don't feed them corn,
off from the cows going.
Now I'm
Moo,
probably gonna get sued by the corn industry.
moo, moo, like that.
What the heck was that?
Farts.
Oh,
Flatulent cows. Alrighty, semifinals for the Character Chaos tournament. This first one, we have the Blob. Oh, and we have thought about this one in the past as well. The Blob versus Hiro Nakamura.
yeah, Hero dies.
Hero prize.
Yeah, I don't think Hiro. I think this was part of the practice run yesterday as well.
No, it wasn't.
Hiro doesn't really have a way to freeze the Blob. He could teleport, but as we stated him. Oh no, he could teleport in his most powerful. He can teleport other things as well. He could potentially teleport it to the Arctic.
Oh yeah, we did. Remember we teleported the Blob into space. That's what happened.
Into space. Yes. Ooh. But yeah, could he do it into space? Yeah, he probably.
I don't know if
could.
he could do it something as big as the Blob. The Blob's like what, a story tall now or bigger.
Would the Blob die in space though?
It freeze and then fall onto Earth and once it crashes, it comes back to life though. It should boil away in space though, because it wouldn't freeze or boil away. I think it would die in space.
My wife brings up the point that Hiro has never been shown to teleport anyone into space though. So we don't know. We don't necessarily know if he could make it to space.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's just say the Blob engulfs him and takes his time powers.
If only it were that cool.
If you only
it's
had a
visual.
brain. You don't. You could be smart because you
So it
have
looks
a
like it's the death of
part
Hero.
if you only had a brain.
Well, I could see him teleporting it to Antarctica, but then we get back into the whole question at the end of the actual Blob movie, where it was left open as to whether that killed the Blob or whether it was just frozen until such a time as when it would just unfreeze. That also leaves open the question of how long can the Blob survive, period.
Probably indefinitely, since it's a blob.
Well, the Blob would
Yeah.
freeze. He goes, "Oh, Daddy, it's cold," and go, bloop.
If I was doing that, I would just shatter the blob, but then of course the pieces would go all over the place and reform.
Yeah, be a Terminator.
It's such a difficult thing
I think-
to
I
sort of
have-
understand.
I have to say, Hero, even though Hero has all the time powers in the world, he might not know specific information about the blob. He might not. I don't know if he's a movie geek. But if
Yeah,
he's not,
for Hero, like even Future Hero, which is the version we're using, if he's never he is a comic geek. He might have seen the movie The Blob, but
yeah, I
I
mean
don't know.
that's pretty specific. If we have to do that, then we're just trying to find ways for Hero to win when he's going to lose.
I think what may end up happening is possibly Hero teleports the Blob to the Antarctic because that's what happened in the movie, and then 100 years later, when Hero finally dies, because he's not immortal, he can control time, but he does age. 100 years later, when Hero dies, or a million years later, however long it takes, the Blob eventually comes out as the world's climate changes, and Blob's still alive.
Yep, because, no matter how powerful you are, unless you're immortal, you're not going to win.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the reason why that's the reason why it's gods and deities don't really care too much about mortalic life and anything they do to mortals because, well, we'll just outlive it and eventually everything will be forgotten.
I think the Blob receives Hero Nakamura.
Yeah.
It's stronger. And, yeah, that's it.
And this is for you, Hero.
Alright, we came to an agreement there, and now we have the final battle for the semifinals. Neo from the Matrix versus Dragon Carnage.
Neo wins again.
Neo wins. Woo!
This isn't really fun though. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Neo just kills everything.
Well, Neo, yeah, that's eventually towards the end. That sort of is how it goes. The very powerful characters sort of run the gauntlet.
But here's the question though. Even though Neo is the most powerful in the Matrix, how would you put a dragon in the Matrix?
Very carefully.
Only through the Character Chaos tournament. That's how.
I think, yeah. Cause
That's the only way it works.
Well, here's the thing though. In the Matrix, Carnage would kind of be like Agent Smith was. Like, could rewrite him. So couldn't Carnage just take over once
Nah,
No?
that's thinking too much about it. I think we're just having a little bit of fun with it. So
Neo,
if we really got into specific.
Neo only say one thing before he hits that mother. And Killing is dead.
Yeah, I don't think he does that, but okay.
Hey, it's
Dragon Carnage.
it's our Character Chaos tournament. I say he screams like a Tarzan. He screams like a Tarzan.
Okay, whatever you say.
Yeah, he screams like Tarzan and stops the dragon breath from coming after him, and probably shoots it right back at the dragon.
You know, he swings at him too, like Tarzan. He just kicks him into oblivion.
Now, because Neo understands the Matrix, you'd probably understand that Carnage would be defeated by sound pretty quickly, and use sound waves to knock him off the dragon. He'd be frozen or done whatever it is that you have to do to defeat Carnage, and that's
Just
pretty
delete
much
him.
it.
You just delete him because he's data. So
Well, I did say earlier that we're not allowed to simply delete characters. So
Yep.
he has to actually use some sort of conventional means of destroying him. But it works.
Yeah, Soundwaves with this weaken him, and then he can just like, I don't know, turn him into a mixed drink and drink him. I don't know.
He flies him into the sun.
Yeah! Absolutely. Too bad we didn't include Superman in this. I would have a lot more fun with it.
Superman, yeah, but Superman can be beaten by magic, so anything with magic can kill him.
Yeah. But I still would have had fun with it, because I can argue Superman all day long.
Okay.
Carnage. Well, Carnage, even in a dragon form, defeated by Neo.
I hope the dragon
now
match.
we are down to the finals. And it's not really too surprising to see these two in the final.
And you know what, dude? You know what part of team this is? Now classified known as the A-Team. Pretty cool, huh?
Only A-list characters allowed to be in the finals of the Character Chaos tournament. No B-list characters allowed. And we have the Blob versus Neo.
Neo wins.
Neo
wins.
Not a big surprise. Neo could easily freeze the air around the Blob.
Oh, yeah.
All he has to do is
atomize. He could boil it. He could figure out whatever it takes. I think Neo, in the end, Neo is probably the only one who could possibly defeat the Blob.
Carnage could, Dragon Carnage.
Because Neo, understanding the Matrix the way he does, would be able to figure out exactly what it takes to kill the Blob. Nobody else, because it's always been left up to question. Would the Arctic finally freeze the Blob? Would being in space kill the Blob? What can kill the Blob? Neo is the only character in this tournament with the knowledge of how to defeat the Blob.
And that's a secret.
And it's a secret. It's a secret that Neo will take with him. My wife suggests that maybe Neo teleports inside of him and makes the Blob explode.
That could be a good idea. She's actually pretty sharp.
I'm thinking that what he does to the Blob is just turn him into a person, stab him in the heart.
Turn him into a human. Yeah, I think Neo pretty much cleans house into this particular tournament. Everybody agrees?
I'm in agreement.
Yep.
Comet?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Neo is the absolute winner by hands speaking bounds. Woo!
Neo earns himself the very first victory.
Proper victory for the man. Pretty sweet, huh?
Very first grand champion of the Character Chaos tournament, and as such, Neo, as the only survivor in this very first Character Chaos tournament, earns himself a retirement. He will not be getting killed in any future Character Chaos tournaments. He is retired from the tournament and can no longer be used in future tournaments.
He also gets a t-shirt that says, "I killed all these people and all I got was this t-shirt."
That's true.
Somebody needs to make art of that.
Yeah, really.
T-shirt of that.
But here you go. And to represent how much of a champion he is, here you are. Yeah, champion. Gotta love being a champion, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, Neo gets the soda.
This is his victory music. Dance to it, boys.
I want animation. of Neo dancing to this.
It was a t-shirt.
Gotta love this upbeat music.
Neo dancing on a pile of corpses.
As he flies around going, woo!
Yeah, but don't forget, you still have the t-shirt.
Flying around, box set.
I can't even hear you.
Yeah. I thought that was rather fitting for Neo, I think.
I think it was. I could see Neo dancing and enjoying himself for once. He never cracked a smile.
Hey, I was dancing to that. Are you kidding me? That was great.
I've chosen the slorgworld.com.
Aha, absolutely.
Very cool. Neo earns his victory. I will be putting him into the forums under the retired champions list. Now, I have to ask anyone who's listening to this who actually enjoys what we do. We certainly enjoy it.
And didn't want to write screaming.
If you would like to see a character in the Character Chaos tournament, head to the Slorg's World at theslorg.com. Find the forums. It's right under the big picture at the top. It's impossible to miss. Head to the character suggestion thread and send us your characters. Any character will do. They will all be considered. 12 characters will be picked next week.
Yep.
They will be revealed 2 at a time over the week. And on Saturday we will do yet another character cast.
I have to go to the bathroom.
As real life tries to sneak its ugly way in here. But
I forget who I put. I put somebody. I forget.
But anyway, Neo is the winner. So, as our good friend Mr. Slorg was telling us, as for the Slorg.com, don't forget it. It's the place to be. If you're not, you're a tool. So, and
you're not there with kittens.
Right. And if you don't, at least go look at the Slorg.com. A kitten will die.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Also, look up YouTube/user/Slorg Comet to see the actual videos of these.
Absolutely. At the ending of this particular detail, it will be posted the moment it is done. And done for by me, proper intro and outro will be representative of this cool ass podcast. Every time we have one, it will be posted the moment it's available. Which will be. It is now almost midnight my time, so in the next 15-20 minutes of my time, it will be posted. And I got a proper ending for us all. Hope you enjoy it.
American hero.
1 second. The ending I have chosen for today is a very good one, I think. And as our ending is approaching around, I hope everybody enjoyed the Character Chaos tournament done by the Slorg himself, Badmrpumpkin, and yours truly. I truly hope everybody else had a very, very good time, because I know we did in making this. If you wish to hear C/more or do anything else more, please let us know, and we'll gladly get around to making all the cool vengeance things and all the killings you come to know and love. Thank you. That's from your truly friend, Lord Comet.
Have a good one, everyone.
We love you guys. Don't forget, Slorg.com. Be there or be dead. Actually, no. Wait. Be there or be square or something. I was going to say that, but that's a little old school.
Be pi squared.
Bi squared. Whatever. That's a nerd look, but that's awesome anyway. Anyway, folks, this is Comet and Badmr's Comet and the big man with Slorg himself saying have a good night all and God bless.
Peace.